Hi, Cancer Nation. Hi, my moon babies. Okay, Cancer, this is going to be your reading for the next 7 to 10 days. As always, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Moon Body Tarot. You're ruled by the moon, so you fit right in there. Me too. My moon's in Cancer, so I'm happy to be here for you guys. Welcome to Moon Body Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Link to my website to check out private readings and the other services that I offer. I am more than just a tarot reader. Check it out. The link to my website is down in the description below. And Cancer, I think I'm going to do an extended reading here for you. If you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. All right, let's begin. Main events for the next 7 to 10 days. What came out of my first oracle deck for you was a creative endeavor and happy success. The catalyst or challenge is transformation. There's a loving woman that's a friend or family or a guide. Whoa, that's really cool. You have to have courage. Okay. So there is some sort of a transformation here happening. Death and rebirth. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, or a transformation is awakening within. This is a catalyst or a challenge. Can you transform and open up to something? A creative endeavor that will lead to happy success or that you feel really good about might be talked about or explored this week between yourself and someone else, or just a me, myself, and I kind of thing. I think you're going to stumble upon a good idea where you can use creativity. It will bring about a cycle of transformation for you. I wanted to know a little bit about it. And I said, Spirit, how viable is this? So I clarified that prediction with the Illumination Oracle deck. The 4-leaf clover, luck is on your side. There are a few obstacles ahead, but an obstacle is not a dead end. So be ready for some obstacles, but luck is on your side. Right now, it's just about making plans. So if this creative endeavor that makes you feel really good and makes you feel like something is changing, if this is between yourself and another person, it might just be a challenge to make plans to get together, get it off the ground. If it's just a me, myself, and I kind of thing, the transformation bit means that something may have to change in order for you to pursue a creative endeavor that you're happy about. Luck is on your side, Cancer, but honestly assess the obstacles and see them just as challenges and not dead ends or roadblocks, and make some plans on how to overcome the obstacles. But Spirit's basically saying go for it, and also get clarity. Someone may have to move. They may have to navigate carefully. Someone may be bringing in some pain. You might be, they might be. Get clarity about what to do next or what to do first. Find clarity before you move forward. I Ching archetypes and influences of the week. Hexagram 9, small influences, and hexagram 2, receptive power. Endurance is the catalyst or the challenge. Some of you may feel like you need to be kind of passive aggressive this week, or maybe kind of play it small, because it says exactly what it is. Small influences. You can, in little ways, in small ways, influence others in subtle ways in order for them to be more receptive. Focus on your receptive power, and other people will as well. But the challenge will be, how long can you keep this up? If you've been gently in tiny, subtle ways trying to influence a situation, and you're hoping that someone will be receptive on the other end, how long can you keep this up? You do have receptive power at this time, though, so what you are open and receptive to will help others, and that will give you a chance to influence. I'm feeling like there's conditioning and influencing mutually back and forth, and that's normal on planet Earth. We influence and condition one another. We do it through our auric fields. We do it literally, verbally, physically. So allowing yourself to be open will help others be more open. Be gentle with your influences, and others may be gentle with you. I'm feeling like something needs to be a little bit more straightforward, though, but maybe that this is just how it is right now. You will have to have endurance this week. And this could resonate with any or all parts of your life. Someone may be feeling like, you may be feeling like someone is trying to subtly and in small ways influence you to get you to be receptive. They're going to keep at it Okay. Direct communication might be a little bit more helpful, but maybe you need to be strategic at this time. In particular, if you're doing business or you're negotiating, right? Other people need to think that something is their idea so that they'll be more perceptive to it and receptive to it. So strategy and communication might be at play right now. Your communication is everything because Mercury is in focus for you, and that is the messenger. Mercury. Honestly, we're walking around embodying our Mercury and our Mars imprints probably way more often than our Sun imprints or even our Moon imprints. So check in with your Mercury placement this week. Maybe look at where it is in your human design. That's how you express it, because that's going to be really in focus and on point for you right now. Your verbal skills are at a peak this week, so put them to good use. Pen that novel, write that letter, send that email. Open your mouth and communicate. You're the messenger this week. Also, Neptune is influencing you. A psychic gateway is opened. Quiet your mind and connect to your guides. What do you hear? Some of you might feel very psychic this week. Some of you may feel like you're getting psychic messages. You may be able to pass them on to other people. Make sure you ask people if they're ready for downloads and messages. That's not always what people are ready for. You might be overstepping your bounds, but I don't think so. I think that when you quiet your mind this week, you'll be able to connect better to your guides. Honor what you hear. That can influence your words and your messages here on Earth. You need to hear something, though. The grass is not greener. If you're thinking of switching partners mid-dance, think again. A change of song may be all that you need. Okay, the grass is not greener. Watch out for people filling your head with fantasies this week. You need to push back against that. Also, there may be something where you think, based on nothing but a psychic download, that you think you should move out of one kind of situation and into another. Spirit saying, think again. You just might need to change up your song with your dance partner as opposed to switching partners. I mean, trust your hunch, but at the end of the day, your human communication, delivering and receiving clear information is really what it's all about. You need to honor your commitments at this time as well, Cancer. A karmic gateway is open for you right now. It's really important for you to honor your duties and responsibilities, and abundance will follow after the karmic completion. Okay, communicate, listen to your guides. Don't run out of a situation this week if it's not going well. Just maybe change something about your approach, the environment, and honor your responsibilities right now. You'll get to celebrate afterwards. A little bit tricky this week with like communication and the way you're moving through life, but Libra's influencing you and the creative endeavor is coming in. It's just a time of making plans with all of that, Cancer. All right, let's get into what came out in the tarot. If this doesn't feel like it was your energy, it might be the energy of someone around you that's on your mind right now. I also see potentially that there could be two different people showing up in your reading this week, or perhaps you're not sure whether or not you should continue to engage in something with someone. And for that purpose, I think I am going to do an extended. I think. We'll see. Recent past, the Hermit, Judgment, and the Ace of Wands. And clarifying, it is the World, the Page of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. The Hermit's really been making its rounds. I mean, it is Virgo season. So very recently, or in the recent past at some point, you did a lot of self-reflection, and during that process, Cancer, you really felt this inner calling within that was trying to wake you up to something new, but you might not have been sure what it was. You might have searched the globe, like, is something really over? Am I ready to start something new? Page of Swords, I need more information. Three of Pentacles, what am I attracting? What can I bring towards me? You might have been dealing with a Virgo, but I also see Capricorn here as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, very earthy energy. Where in the world can I find something or someone to connect to help me get this idea off the ground? There might have also been a situation where you were reserved and holding back, wondering if someone would come towards you. Someone may have felt that way about you. But your current energy, we've got this King of Pentacles showing up. Now you could be embodying the King of Pentacles, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. We're going to go that route first, Because in your current energy, we have the King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Three of Pentacles. And clarifying that is the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you were very grounded into your Capricorn energy. You really want things done the way you want them done. You don't mind restrictions and limitations either. You take yourself very seriously. You want to be recognized and rewarded for your groundedness, your leadership abilities, your abilities to nurture. I mean, the King of Pentacles is the person holding the coin here. He's gotten to a level of mastery. But I really get the sense that it's someone around you that you are either noticing or they're noticing you, because the Three of Pentacles is here. This may be something collaborative, or you might just be around one another, because typically the Three of Pentacles is about recognizing a person for what they're doing and wanting to cooperate with them. But if you notice the guy working on the Three of Pentacles, he's never aware of anyone watching him. Sometimes this can be like a passive-aggressive form of communication. Other times it's like you just are where they are. Like you're just in each other's presence, noticing each other. I feel like this might have been a person that's been hanging around. They stay close by, the Knight of Pentacles. You may have to work with them. They may also have a child that's an earth sign as well. They may ask someone else to message you for them. But they hang around. They send you messages like clockwork that are very predictable, and this happens in cycles. So this could be a person that you work with or someone that you're romantically involved with. It could also be a family member. This person does have a little bit of a controlling, stubborn side at times. And it made me wonder, how does Cancer feel about this person? Because it looks like this is a person that maybe they come around at different times. And I got Temperance, that's Sag, the Hermit again, Virgo, and the Five of Wands. You know, I think you're not quite sure what to make of this person, because I'm like, okay, well, Temperance is not much of an emotional reaction. As a matter of fact, it can come off as disinterest or kind of ignoring a person. And the Hermit is like, you feel kind of withdrawn. Maybe they seem withdrawn. I mean, quiet, dutiful, humble, older and wiser, mature, and an old soul in some way too. But there might have been tension between the two of you, or just too many people involved. You know, I don't know how well you guys get along. Sorry, the minute I turned on the camera, there's a dumpster outside taking trash away. I'm sorry if you guys can hear all that banging and noise outside. So it's like, do you have to deal with this person? Do you enjoy it? I'm not even really sure what it is they want. So I am going to do an extended reading, because I feel like you're kind of like, okay, I don't really know. I mean, they show up, they're consistent, they're viable, but I notice they don't always get along with everybody. I don't know that I always get along with them. I don't want to come out of a reserved state to have to deal with them. Maybe they're really good at texting, but not great at opening up in person. And then every time you do, it gets a little weird. This may be the person that you want to do a creative endeavor with. That could be a totally different person. And this could be anybody in your life. That could be you as well. It's like, If any of you, in particular my masculines, but for my feminines, this could easily be a Queen of Pentacles. If you're really in your grounded energy and in your practical energy and you're trying to get things done and you really want it your way and you're feeling like you have high standards and like you're very focused on what you're doing, you probably would rather communicate via text because these people are just a little extra and they're a little too much for you to handle, because I feel like there's more than just the two of you involved. I'm also hearing that sometimes you guys like argue and fight about stuff that maybe isn't that important. You have different viewpoints on life sometimes. So it's like not really the Three of Cups, which is collaboration and teamwork. It's more like, there's clashing egos that are involved here. So that's sort of where you are right now. And because the Devil is present with Temperance and the Hermit, it might be like, I don't know if I really want to deal with this. I just sort of feel like I have to deal with it. We'll get to the bottom of that at the extended. In the near future, the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the High Priestess kind of brokenhearted, not sure what to do. I feel like you're the high priestess, being quiet, listening to your intuition. And I was like, all right, well, what's this about? The Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Lovers. Some of you keep thinking about a person and comparing everyone you meet to this one idealized standard of a person. Others of you have a person that just won't leave you alone and you're not sure what to do. And I was like, all right, well, what's the high priestess feeling? You're being quiet. This is a bit heartbreaking. Could have even been a bit of a third party situation because we have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and then the Lovers. You might be wondering, is this person attracted to me or not? If they're not, it might hurt your feelings. So I was like, all right, well, what's this high priestess doing? How do you really feel within? The Queen of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Okay, this may be a person that just keeps bugging you and coming back over and over again. And you're like, I mean, I thought we were a good match, but you bruised my ego and made me jealous. And also, I'm not your girl Friday. Like, what are we doing here? You might even have your feelings hurt if they don't notice you as much as you want them to or the way that you want them to. This suggests that you give a shit because they've triggered your anger and your ego. And it's like you haven't heard from them in a while and now you're mad that you hear from them. Either that or there's some other chick that you think they're with. Yeah, it's weird. And here's the thing, Cancer, if there's a person here that's trying to come into alignment with you, it's possible that there's someone else from your past that you just can't get off your mind that keeps triggering you and irritating you. And I was like, all right, well, tell me more about this situation. It could be the same, like a continuation in the near future of what's happening with this person. And you're like, dude, you're just making me an option. You're a player and you're kind of curmudgeonous and you're aloof and we don't really get along. I don't even like your friends. You don't like mine. But it could be someone entirely different that you're comparing this person to. Are you trying to talk yourself out of something? Because it seems like there could be passion between yourself and someone else. So I pulled out the untold truth of the heart. Time, weight, cycles, and infinity, secret admirers, suppression, resistance, and shyness, and avoiding, blocking, escaping, and pushing away. Okay, for you, in the near future, you may get yourself, like next week, you may get yourself all wound up about a person that you have a secret crush on that you avoid. And what does that have to do with this situation? It's also possible that you're dealing with a person now and in the near future that you know likes you, but they keep avoiding you. And they may message you, but then they'll tell you, oh, I have this to do, I have that to do. Like, sorry, I need to take care of my mom or my grandmother or my son has a basketball game this weekend, but I'll message you. They may just keep you hooked. And that's going to start to irritate you because the Two of Pentacles is like, what am I even doing here? I feel very pessimistic. This reminds me of someone I've been with before. I really thought we were right for each other, but you're making me jealous. I'm insecure now. I'm mad. The Moon and the Eight of Cups. You might be thinking about a King of Cups. You might be with a King of Cups. Watch your perceptions. They might not be what you think they are. There's a lot of untapped hidden potential, but there could also be illusion. Things are not as they seem right now. Also, you feel like you need to be strong and hold back and reserved. This is not an easy situation. There's a lot of unspoken between yourself and someone else. It's like someone just doesn't know quite how to get it together with you. Maybe there's someone you can't get off your mind. If it's something from the past, say what you got to say, Cancer, even if it's just in a letter that you never send, because that might actually help you open up to this connection. Like, what if there's someone else that's distracting you away from noticing this fantastic Capricornian looking guy right in front of you? You may have more in common than you think you do if you can just get this person, this guy, or this chick off your mind. They could be the same person though. And that might be why you're like, I don't know what you want. I don't know what to think about this. I don't know what to feel. I don't really want to say anything to you. There seems to be quite a bit of unspoken. Like, are these messages over and over and over again the little influences that you or this person are hoping will create receptivity. This is kind of passive aggressive. Like, come out of the doorway and actually speak. Maybe you have to do that. Maybe they have to do that. Because this is somebody going, hey, do you notice me? You notice me? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just over here working on this. These are both different interpretations of the Three of Pentacles. But they're the same card. So, like, what's with everybody's attitude here? What's with the secret admirer and the avoiding and the unspoken and the stiff upper lip and the pride and being bruised and the ego being bruised? We'll get to the bottom of it in the extended. I feel like you need it. But here's your advice if you feel like you've seen everything you need to see. Nothing is set in stone yet. Be mutable, okay? You do have to go with the flow. There's nothing finite here. Nothing is set in stone. What would you like to clear up? What would you like to set in stone? You do need to get clarity here, and maybe that would solidify things for you, but there's nothing set in stone yet. And also Spirit saying, what do you need to release? Because when you let go of what you need to let go of, looky here, a new romantic cycle begins. And whoa, look at this, one card down. Communication is key. Communication is key. Like, if what do we need to clear up here? What little game is somebody playing? If you want to call yourselves adults, you got to stop playing little kid games. The new creative endeavor awaits. You might be in the right place. You just got to figure out what you need to let go of so that feels more comfortable for you, Cancer. So that is your message this week. If you feel like you need the extended, I'm going to dive into this thing, and if it's the same person, take it as it resonates. If it's two different people, I'll read it that way too. If you feel like the extended will help you, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. That's your reading right now, Cancer. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.